let's get started. It's the top of the hour.
Yep, 6:58.
Okie dokie.
And I think
Good night
Dewey
now.
was supposed to show us a short video at the beginning of the meeting.
All right, Dewey, where you is?
I is here.
I got him, Billy.
Okay.
There we go. Hi. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I put this logo. There we go. On the plaque, right quick. Well, it'll probably be about a 5-10 minute thing here, but
Okay.
basically what we do, I made this and I took the photo of this from the website and loaded it into Lightburn and created a pattern cutter for this. So what I'm going to do now is go to the video I want to show you right quick. And let me share your, okay, where am I? Here we go. And where am I? Here we go. Share. All right. Everybody see that nice blue circle in front of them?
I do.
Yes.
Spot on.
Okay. So we're going to start this, and this is kind of rough footage, but what I'm going to do, I'll be starting it and speeding it up one thing or two to try to keep it as short as possible. Okay. So here we go. No audio. Yeah. I just want to let you know I used the laser to cut that. Okay.
Okay.
So what's the blue? Is that tape?
The blue is tape. That's just painter's tape. All that is. I found a roll, 12-inch wide roll of painter's tape, and I covered this thing.
Perfect.
Yeah, and covered it. Okay. And what you got right here, underneath this part is this is just walnut wood, but underneath this part is gold paint. I painted this whole surface gold, and then I'll put this painter's tape back over it, and then cut this pattern. Now, listen to the man on the video; he'll tell you why.
Still can't hear him.
Can't hear him, dude.
Can't hear me?
No.
No.
Okay, hold on a
Hear
second.
you, not the video.
Do a voiceover.
Yeah, you could just talk over it and tell us what's going on.
Okay, let me because I can hear it. Let me
You may need to select share with audio.
Okay, where's that at? Up here? Select share. It says share. Here, share. Where's it? Oh, well, I'll just talk over it. Anyway, what we got here is I've got, like I said, I put gold underneath this. This is wood, gold paints underneath this. And then I covered it with this tape, and then I cut this pattern on it. Basically, what we're going to do on the logo, the background is blue, and all of the wording and everything is gold. So what the plan is here is to remove all this tape that's not going to be part of the lettering or anything, and then come back and paint over it with dark blue or navy blue paint, such that then when you pull the lettering and the pattern off, and then you'll have the gold lettering and with a blue background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this thing up and kind of show you what it goes. This is real tedious work. And the reason I wanted to show this is show you just how much time it takes to do just one. It takes about, all told over, it takes about an hour to do one platter. Once you do all this other stuff and all this. And so I've got 20 platters and we got 13 of them claimed. So I've got 7 more that I really need to I hope somebody will donate, and that way I don't have to use those spare ones as frisbees. So anyway, here we go. We're doing all this, pulling all this tape off, and you got to be careful because when you pull the tape off, you got to be real careful. You'll pull these letters off with it. So you just got to be real careful.
Now, when
Okay.
did you spray it gold, Dewey?
Oh, it was before I put this blue tape over the middle of it.
And how did you get the perfect circle?
Laser.
Okay.
Yeah, you put it in there and use the laser.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm not good at freehanding or anything, so I have to use that laser to do that. So anyway, here I am pulling all this background stuff off, and so anyway, we'll go all the way through this, and it'll come out. We'll have all the letters will be fine and all this other stuff. So let me I'm gonna do something here. Hold on, I'm going to go forward to here. Okay. Let me just a second. Back up. Okay, and here. And play. All right, there it is. See? Now it's ready to be painted. Okay, here's my setup for painting is I can do 4 at a time. And hold on a sec. Let me pause this. I can do 4 at a time with with this setup here. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna mix up my paint, which is navy blue, which takes 3 parts blue paint and 1 part black paint. And here we go. I'm gonna go through that real quick. I measure the paint out in these little cups and mix them all together here a little bit. This is just regular Liquitex paint that you get in a tube. And so got a good shot of my elbow there. I got terrible looking elbows. See, ain't that ugly? But anyway, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna mix this all up and until I get it. I got a little bit black at the beginning, but then I'm going to add a little bit more blue to it. Now this right here, I'm gonna stop it right here. Stop, and I'm gonna back it up. What I'm pouring in here now is Liquitex airbrush.
Low medium.
Yeah, and what it does, it's a 1-to-1 type mix, and what it does, it helps reduce this thick paint down to something that you can spray. Okay, there it is, airbrush medium, Liquitex airbrush medium. Okay, so now we'll start all over again. See, there we go, mixing it up. Get it to where it kind of flows off of that popsicle stick. It's not pasty, but it's not watery either. So there's the gun I use. I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to back up and kind of show you that, because that's kind of an interesting thing. All right. You'll notice this is where the air comes out. This is a 1 millimeter. Whoop. That's a 1 millimeter nozzle on that sprayer.
Can you see it? I need to move anything?
Whoop. Come on. Okay. There we go. Now we'll pause it. And right there.
Okay.
There we go. Yep. So it's a 1 millimeter. The air comes out of these nozzles, and I'm going to keep pushing the wrong button. But what it does, I got a flat pattern now, and so I'm going to paint these right quick. I had to hook up the air. That's my manifold that I have that I hook everything up, and here we go. Now this is going to be, I'm putting on the blue background right now, okay? Here we go. There we go. So we're just painting her up. There you go. Okay. Now the next, here it is. After it's dried, I hope you can see the tape is still stuck to the platter, and underneath this tape is the gold. So when I start taking this tape off, the gold will reveal itself. Got to make sure you got to have a good pair of tweezers to do this. Okay. There we go. The words are starting to appear. Okay. And this is a tedious process too. You got to be careful and just pull off the tape and not the paint. Paint stuck pretty good. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fast forward this further than what it is right now. Save a little bit of time here.
A tedious process, dude.
Okay. All right. Come on, let's go. Go here. All right. And then we will go. And there it is. I pulled all the tape off around the walnut, exposed the walnut, and so there it is. Now this tape left some residue, so I'm gonna have to get some mineral spirits and take the goo off. But once that's done, then I'll engrave the name of the recipient up here, and then I'll put a couple coats of satin XX on it. So then it'll be ready to be picked up. So any questions?
Cool.
No, cool.
Yeah, there's one in the chat. This person is asking, what is the brand of your airbrush and where you can buy one?
It's called Amazon. I got it from Amazon. I don't know what the brand is. I forget, but I got it from Amazon. And like I've got a larger spray gun that'll go to up to an inch and 1.5 millimeters or more or bigger for larger projects. But I got this one because a regular airbrush is too small, and that other one that I was telling about is too big. So I got this medium sized one, and it does real well for this size of projects. So
Yeah, you might check Harbor Freight also. Harbor Freight used to sell similar airbrushes.
yeah, they got those. That's not really an airbrush. That's a spray gun.
Okay.
That's what they call
Fair
a
enough.
high volume low pressure air spray gun.
Yep,
And
HVLP. Yep, you're right. Yep, that's correct.
yeah, and they like I said, Harbor Freight's got them. Amazon's got them. Home Depot, if you're willing to pay a bunch of money, they got them. Lowe's, all those people got them. But I got mine from Amazon because I'm too lazy to go to the store.
Auto body supplies,
Yeah.
little
So
detail guns is about that size.
yeah, so it does a real good job. I really like it a lot. And so okay. Well, any other questions? I'm gonna unshare right now. And there we are.
Looks
Hello.
great.
Thanks, Dewey.
You betcha.
Looks great, Dewey.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Anything else? Anything else, Billy? Should we go to gallery?
Yep, let's go to gallery, Matt. You're up.
Okay, Scott, thanks. So first up on gallery after Dewey is Dave Kingsley. Hey, Dave.
That was quick.
Yeah, you were first on the list, brother.
Well, I got to play with my chainsaw, and I hacked up a maple truck. It's a piece of the truck that's been sitting in my garage in the way for about the last couple of years.
Ooh,
Oh,
Well, that's pretty.
nice.
uh-oh.
That's pretty.
I've got a pile of this stuff. I was amazed. And of course, that's maple. And I had a nice piece of red bud. I was going to make a cover, but at least I found most of the pieces.
Oh, no.
I didn't get a chance to finish it because time ran out. I only had a couple hours this morning. But I'm loving that chainsaw. And by the way, it turned out to be a 16-inch, not an 18-inch.
What brand did you buy?
It's a DeWalt.
Electric?
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah?
it sounds like the same one I have, Dave. Yeah,
I got
it's
the
a great
same
machine.
thing.
Yeah, it's a
And
great machine.
I think I've already dulled the blade because I was hacking on this hard maple for about an hour.
Yeah, I think I've got like 4 chains. So
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it-
that was
is
one
it-
thing I checked before I bought the thing was that I can get more chains.
yep. Get a file to fit the tooth and touch them up, and
Yeah.
away you go.
Yeah.
And
Well,
don't
you have to.
take a flat file across the breakers too.
Yeah. I had a couple other. Actually, I had 3 other saws, but it was really getting to be a problem with my shoulder. Just yanking on that.
Understandable.
And part of the deal was I had to get rid of the other 3, which wasn't a problem.
No.
I have a friend who is famous for refurbishing things and then finding someone else who needs one. So I think they'll end up at a good home. So
How much
Worked out
time
well.
did your batteries last?
not as long as I'd like, but in my situation, like I'm not going to be going out in the woods or anything. I'll be going out for like a half hour in the morning and hacking away, and then that'll be it for the day.
They
So
don't do bad.
the battery's working for that much. It's fine. I looked at the other batteries to get a second battery, and I decided I'm going to live with this one.
Um,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
might check
because
with
Batteries ain't cheap.
Batteries cost
Amazon.
almost
They've
as
got
much as
some.
the saw.
Amazon's got some knockoffs or some off brands that might fit it, and they're pretty reasonable. You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're a lot less expensive than the name brand ones. That's
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, and they work with no problems.
Yeah.
true. Yep.
Yeah, I got
check it.
I got an electric lawnmower, and its battery finally decided to go to the big battery place in the sky, and I just bought it was a 7 amp hour or something like that. So what I did, I bought two 5 amp hours, and such that they're less than $100 for both of them. And when one runs dry, and then I'll stick it in the charger and then put the other one in and keep on going.
Good
Yeah,
plan. Good
I'm
plan.
tossing that around, but right now I have to live with the fact that I blew my monthly budget on that one.
All right. Well, thanks, Dave.
Things
Nice work.
things are going well. Have a great night.
You
You
too, David.
too.
Next up is Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
Hello, Matt. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all
Hey,
doing
Jefferson.
well. Last week I showed you this, which was a favorite failure. It was supposed to be much larger, and things happened with alignment and stuff. I went through it all last week. So that's ready for the show I'm going to be doing this weekend. But this is what it was supposed to be. See if I get
Oh,
it
wow.
on paper.
Wow.
I
Nice.
finished this up Monday, and
Yeah,
this
that
gave me
looks
a hard
great.
time too. There was actually another row down here, and after I got the whole thing together, I stood back and looked at it, and this bottom row was going in the other direction. I thought, well, I'll part it. There's a little bit more meat on those two rows than I normally do. So I parted it off, and it was the best parting I have ever done in my life. I didn't even need to sand. It was amazing.
Wow.
But
Cool.
because the two halves were only about a quarter-inch thick, nothing would line up. If I got it like this and start moving down, they slowly started creeping over until they were one under another. So I just made a new bottom, got rid of that first row, and that was the result.
What's the
Very,
Nice.
very nice. Very
Looks
nice.
very nice.
There's my favorite view again.
Yeah,
I
Yes.
love
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
this is not laser pecker.
You got one piece there that's got a black. Is that just part of the figure of
Yes.
that one little piece?
It's an inclusion,
Okay. Yeah, I
and
gotcha.
it's just flat as can be. I didn't have to fill anything.
I was
wished I had
looking at
more.
that. It almost looks like a hole from now it don't, but from
It
the
does,
angle that
doesn't
we've
it?
been looking at it, it looks like a hole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I got a couple spots like this in the or in the cherry. So yeah, it was just the cherry that had those. So
Very
Nice.
cool.
Nice.
Great work. Great work, Jeff.
A lot of work, Jeff, for sure.
thank you. Hopefully it sells this weekend.
Is that
Good
all for
luck.
you, Jeff?
That's it for me. Thank you.
All right. Well, have a great show. Sell everything.
Thank you very much.
Get rich.
Next
Get
up
rich.
is Al. Hey, Al.
How's everybody doing? Hope
Doing
everybody's
good.
Well,
Good, Al.
Believe me, I love Wednesday nights. Grandson and I, he's here for the summer. Not every day. I mean, they come and get him, but we watch him during the day. And I was showing him about segmenting, and we were eating peanuts, and he says, "Well, we could do that with peanut shells." As soon as and it was beautiful looking. It was beautiful looking until I popped the balloon and it caved in. And he has not seen the cave in part yet. But it was really pretty, but
it's a cool idea.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
is.
fun
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
It was his idea.
You
crazy,
gotta like the creative minds, right? He's
I'll
not.
tell you. I mean, ever since Ruby, way well, back, and she was showing little goofy, things, and he watched it, and yes, that has a lot to do with him still thinking. I think like this today with stuff. But anyway, he hasn't seen it yet. It's caved in, and that's what happened when I popped the balloon, and so I was frustrated. And you know what you got to do when you get frustrated. You got to play around and see if you could put some threads on something. But
Cool.
There you
it's
go.
okay for a while. But it's I got my I forget what you call it, Carter and Son, I believe it is. And then I watch Terry Bray on Sundays, just like Doug does.
Doug went and did this. It's a top turby topsy, but if you do it right, it flips upside down and spins on that. Actually, the first time I saw this done was Cade Bolger here on Wednesday nights do this. This does not work right. That's why I don't have nothing here bragging like how cool it is. It spins good, but it only goes so far. And I know that I didn't go down deep enough in here. I know that I didn't. The main feature after all these disasters all week was a piece of redbud, and I made a chalice.
Oh, nice.
I cut that. I saw it. I don't know what it was, but I'm thinking about carving like kind of fingers there, kind of like melt this down.
Yeah,
You ever
I
see
saw one of those on Facebook this week or somewhere. That's a great idea, Al.
And yeah, I mean that's the game plan. Right now I've got to finish on it just because I didn't want to make it cracking anymore. Piece of redbud, but I think it came out pretty nice.
It is very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like the shape. Good, well done, Al.
Like I said, I'm going to try to do some carving this week. Maybe show something a little bit different with that. But that's basically about it. And what a night, huh? So far, really good.
All right. Well, thank you, Al.
Everybody be good.
Nice work. Nice work.
You guys be good.
Yep.
Next up is Patrick. Hey, Patrick.
Hey, everybody.
Patrick.
If I can shut my dog up. Hush. I'm going to show you the ugly bowl to start with. That's a piece of weeping willow, and it is the worst stuff I have ever tried to turn. The it was terrible. It was fuzzy. And
soft
I don't
and stringy and yeah.
I don't care how much finish you put on it, it just soaks it up.
Did it smell? Did it smell as you were turning it? Like a
No.
bad smell? Okay, good.
Well, I like the color though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm terrible at coloring too. So,
but the color came out great.
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
looks very nice.
Good.
but it is what it is.
Yep. I can hear your frustration, Pat.
And this is a piece of elm.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Beautiful.
And that's I love turning that. I mean, it's real nice to turn.
That's beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
I like that.
Yeah.
Got you some sapwood in there and
Yep, little sapwood, mostly heartwood.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Show that engraving some more. The texturing.
Do what?
The texturing on the bottom.
Yeah, you
That's
do a
it.
fantastic job with that.
Yeah.
I like that the way you got that bottom that ring type. You got
The little foot on it.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of lifts it up off the table. But that was
Very
a lot
nice.
of fun to turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll love to try that one.
Then I had a piece of persimmon laying around and decided to turn something a little different with that.
Wow.
Looks good.
That looks wonderful. Yeah.
And
I'd
that's
say
the
that counts as
bottom.
a square piece too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of square
Oh, the bottom looks phenomenal.
and did a little
I like that.
texturing on the bottom.
I like the ring foot you got on that, the wide ring there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Oh yeah.
It's a little something different. And I love turning persimmon. It's hard as concrete, but it finishes beautifully.
Gorgeous.
And that's all I've got for this week.
You ever eat any green? You ever eat any green persimmons?
Bitter as quinine.
Make you pucker, don't they?
Oh yeah, even
For
Texas
sure.
persimmons will make you pucker, but they're little bitty things.
It's very, very nice, Patrick. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great
All
stuff,
right,
Patrick.
next up is Billy. Hey, Billy.
Hello.
He's going to show us stuff
Well-
skunk tonight.
I got, yep, I am. I got my square bowl done, and it's cedar.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yes, it
Oh,
is.
look at that. Look at that.
Yes, it is. Very pretty.
That is cool.
And
Very
well, just to be different. I mean, I think it came out okay. I just finished putting a finish on it. It was turned by the end of the month. I just couldn't get out there to put the finish on it. But there's a surprise.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it comes out.
No.
Ah.
Whoa.
No, it doesn't come out. He did a ring. I love it.
Captain
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I made a Saturn
Neat.
bowl but it's a square square Saturn bowl.
There you
Wow.
go.
Captain,
That
not
is
a
cool.
Captain Ring, it's a Captain Square.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's your finish, Billy?
Rust-Oleum 2X Ultra Gloss.
Wow.
Hey, Bill, can you show the bottom? Let me see the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, he did the laser pecker.
No, I'm
No,
not looking at the laser.
my
pecker
regular
at all. I'm
laser.
looking at how he turned and made it. Yeah, on both sides. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just gorgeous.
Very
but
cool, Billy.
in order to make that ring, yeah. So you had to pop on both sides, just like making your ring.
Yeah, I used my thinnest DIY parting tool and went in at about a 45-degree angle.
Uh-huh.
And I was really, because I mean, this ain't real thick over here. I was
Nope, it's
really
not.
trying to be careful so that I didn't blow that cedar up. This is Eastern red cedar, and it would have blown up. I
Right.
mean, because
Right.
cedar's really, really, well, anybody that's worked
It's
with it knows
brittle.
how
Yeah,
brittle
that's
it is.
exactly
Just
right.
like,
Yeah, it's
just
brittle.
like
Yeah.
ash juniper, it's really brittle. So I'm surprised I got it done without blowing it up, to be honest.
Yeah. That's
But
It's
pretty though.
work. It's beautiful.
That's
It's beautiful.
that's my
Very
square
interesting.
piece. I'll be sending it in, Joaquin. That's all
All
I
right.
got.
All right. Well, thank you, Billy. That very nice work. Next
Thank
up
you.
is Victor, also
Oh.
known as Dizzy Toad or Google Pixel 9.
Yeah, I got rid of Google Pixel 9. I didn't realize I did that to start with. Start with a couple pieces of sourwood since I couldn't be here last week. So we got this bowl here. I took some things out that I had drying. This one had cracked on me, so I had to fix it. So I filled it with black walnut dust. And if you go on the inside, there's actually like 4 scratches, so it looks almost like claw marks.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that was kind of cool. A
Yeah, I
little
like
bit
that.
different profile on the foot,
Yeah.
and then just yeah, that's my Dizzy Toad there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like the fact that you use walnut dust. That gives you the good contrast on that. It really makes it.
Yeah, I like when I remember, I like to collect the dust when I'm power sanding on the inside of the bowl because it just sits there. And of course, I turn my fan off before I try and collect it so it doesn't blow it away. And then I've got another sour wood with
Ooh.
bark left on the
Cool.
top.
That's cool.
And this
What
one's
kind of wood is
this
that?
one's just finished sour wood, as far as I know. And
Never
it's
heard of
finished
it.
with just walnut oil. Yeah, it's as far as I know, it's a southern thing. And left it fairly thick because because of the gnarly bark. So it's probably actually really thin right here. And then I transitioned from that to some of the salted red maple that I've had sitting around, and turn this one first.
Ooh.
Get the light on it.
Beautiful.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Left just a little bit of the natural edge right there.
Cool.
Just a little short, small little foot. And then I was able to, maybe not exactly, but pretty close, able to follow the OG on the inside.
Nice.
and then cut all this. I just the spalted red maple. I like it better than the regular spalted maple. Personal choice. And one last piece that I just finished up today. Took a red maple branch and did a little wing thing.
Nice.
We've got
Gorgeous.
more bark on this
Cool.
side and not much on this side because the plan was to line up all three of the major pits to start with. So to do that, instead of having it, regular, I had to tip it just a little bit.
Right.
So that's why I've got one side lower than the other, but I like it that way.
Yeah, it looks
I
good.
like it. I like it that
And-
way too.
I do
Looks
too.
great.
And the grain inside
Is
It's
just
unreal.
pops.
is, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And on this side, a third branch showed up. So there's actually three pits on this side.
Oh wow.
Very
Hmm.
cool.
So would that be a
And-
trotch?
Sure, yeah.
What,
And-
what,
and there's
what,
even
kind,
one-
what kind of wood was that, Vic?
One little branch on the bottom here. This is spalted red maple. So this is a spalted red maple branch.
Mm.
I got
Yeah.
this tree from a former coworker friend. It's been sitting around for about 3 years. And I got the other half of this. I still got to turn, but I realized it's still a little wet. This one deformed, didn't move a lot, but it moved enough. So, and yeah, those are basically the four I have. I had the other half of this that was taller, but that got shipped off to a friend down in Georgia, and she's going to wood burn on it.
Cool.
So that's my offerings for this week. So I guess I got some pictures to take.
Great job.
All right.
Good
Great
stuff.
job.
Vic.
Thank you. Thanks, Victor.
All right, thanks for having me.
Next up is Todd. Hey, Todd.
Hello.
Hey, Todd.
So I have one piece of wood I brought back from Hawaii. It's called Milo or something. Milo.
Hawaiian Milo.
Hawaiian Milo. Gosh,
Wow.
this camera is just not doing the greatest today. Can you see? I laser peckered the bottom of it. It's natural edged or live edge. What is that? No bark is natural edged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
natural,
so-
natural
Live
edge. Yep.
Live
Natural
edge is
edge.
the bark. Natural edge is no bark.
Yeah, so natural edge there, no bark. It's a pretty wood. It was not very hard. It's not very
It's
heavy.
pretty wood.
Yeah, so it was pretty, not very big piece. I think I brought 7 or 8 pieces of wood back from Hawaii.
Nice.
Emiliano, this came from him, Emiliano Chavo. Nice piece. So, he had already taken the bark off of it, so I didn't have to worry about doing that before I put it in my luggage. So I think they'll stop me at the ag center thing, ag check at the airport if it has bark. But yeah, that's all I have. I have a square piece, but I won't show it because the flat rim on it on my it's not flat. It's like this, not intentionally. So I still need to fix
So
that.
it's wavy.
Yeah, it's waving to me saying, "Don't put me on the internet."
Well, that's still very nice work. Thank you very much, Todd.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, next up is Neil. Hey, Neil.
Hey, how's everybody
Neil.
doing?
Good, Neil.
I got a double captive ring Bradford pear.
Nice. Nice.
I don't have it lasered yet,
Nice.
but I'm gonna work on it.
The bottom of that almost looks like a flower.
Yeah.
Look at the bottom of his see it?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a flower.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Gorgeous.
Mhm.
Very, very cool. Interesting pattern.
Then I have Bradford pear mushroom.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's
cool.
it's undercut a good ways on the one
Really
side.
enjoyed turning Bradford pear. It's a pretty wood.
Yeah,
fun wood to turn.
it's smells good to turn and everything, and it's nice.
Yep, it's soft
Yeah, it
and
turns pretty good.
yep, and I like the
And-
bark, the bark figure too.
Yeah. And I done a
Yeah.
3-corner
I think I
bowl.
still have a little bit of that.
Ooh, look at that.
Very
Oh,
cool.
nifty. I like that.
That looks great. Very nice.
Mhm. And
Wild,
the last
wild.
thing, my last thing is another little goblet, captive ring. But
Oh,
Wow.
that's thin.
Yeah.
That's thin.
It's
got a
a
little thinner.
translucent goblet.
mm-hmm. And it's just, this is poplar and walnut.
Very
Cool.
nice. That's
Just
cool.
use it.
Nice job.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Oh, well,
Beautiful
thank you,
stuff.
Neil. Next up is Blaine. Hey, Blaine.
Hello.
Hi, Blaine.
So
Howdy.
I got some square stuff too today because everybody's got square stuff.
Wait.
Nice.
Yes, we do.
Nice.
Got the
Oh,
bark
that's
on it
fun. Look at
still,
that.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
and it had this
Great.
really interesting spot here where the grain all clumped up on this side.
A little bit of
That's
burl
cool.
action going on there. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
kind of wood? What kind of wood was that?
I think it's mulberry,
Oh
but this was my favorite part right there.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's
Very
cool.
cool.
That's very
Little
nice,
raise out
Blaine.
there.
And
Nice.
then recently I did German Fest, and the turning group was there making stuff. So tops because they're easy.
Yep.
One of the guys lent me a spiraling tool that he wasn't totally sure how to use. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very nice.
You had a good fun doing that.
yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are pretty.
Cool.
Those
Very
are
nice.
pretty.
and
They're
before
pretty.
that, one of the guys lent me his homemade parting tool that I was using as a chatter tool.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
cool.
cool.
Oh,
And then I just did this today. It's
Ooh.
Ooh, pretty.
honeysuckle.
It's really
Wow.
Wow.
The color.
Look at that.
Wow.
It's gorgeous.
That is gorgeous.
it is.
Pretty piece of wood
I
for
still have
sure.
to
You
take
did a
the
nice
tenon
job
off,
too.
but
That
Looks
one
good.
side looks like you got purple in there as well.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy grain. I love it.
Did you use something to burn inside of those rings?
Yeah, just wire, like a wire. Put the wire in
Okay.
there and let it burn for a while. That's how you
Yep.
get.
Very cool.
Nice job.
And then one of the guys demoed at my group, and he tried making one of these.
Sweet.
Oh,
I
looks
haven't-
like you did.
Cool.
I haven't finished it yet, but it's supposed to sit
Getting
like
there.
this, and then there'll be a bowl in the top here.
Sure.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But
You're off to a great start.
Yes, you
Yep.
are. Absolutely. Absolutely.
and that's
Very cool. Nice work. Nice work, Blaine.
that's pear.
Oh my God.
And then this is a maple chunk that I slabbed up and finally finished. So
Gee.
Nice.
Wow.
Beautiful.
How big is
How
that?
big is that?
Yeah.
I think it's 23 inches, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. Good for you.
Where'd you turn
Nice.
that on?
Hey, it's big enough for a pizza, man.
Yeah, I know.
Blaine, what lathe did you turn that on?
I have a Grizzly G0800.
What's the
Oh, the
swing
big
over?
one.
What?
24
Oh,
by
okay.
48. So
Cool.
that's all I have today. But
Very
Very
nice.
cool.
That's all. You did
Cool.
Very
great.
nice, Blaine.
That's
Very
a
That's
lot
all,
of good work
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You're pretty,
Put me to shame.
Right.
you're
Me
pretty
too.
inspiring, Blaine. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Tell some
And it's
of your
great
buddies
seeing
what-
you again.
Tell your buddies what you do.
All right. Well, thanks very much, Blaine. Next up is Leonard. Hey, Leonard.
How's everybody doing?
Good,
Good.
man. How are you, buddy?
So just kind of playing around again. So I got a few pens. This one I think was mango.
Cool.
And then this one I don't remember what wood it was.
Beautiful though.
Yeah.
Pretty.
I dropped this one. This one I believe was teak.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like
Tip
teak.
on there.
Beautiful.
And the last one, if I remember right, was Osage orange.
Beautiful.
Oh, very nice.
Nice job.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's extent to what I got tonight.
Is that redwood
Alright, well,
bubinga maybe?
Could be.
Sure looks like it.
I don't know. Something I had ordered.
That'll double the price.
Yeah.
Very cool. Thanks, Leonard. Nice
All right,
work.
thank
That's all I've got in gallery for now. So we're going to go to Scott next. Hey, Scott.
Hey. So I guess that's all we got in gallery.
Yep.
Just talk about level up. I guess registration's closed. If you really want to get in, get a hold of us in the next week or so, and we'll see what we can do. Other than that, I guess I'm looking forward to seeing you all level up.
Yay.
Yeah, for real.
Hey. So there will be more to come. You'll be the ones that have signed up will be getting some information shortly. We're gonna have a little short meeting next Monday, and then there'll be some confirmation stuff sent out after that.
Right. Coaches need to tell everybody what they got to bring and all that good stuff.
Yep. We'll have an informational email sent out to everyone. So hopefully everybody gave us an email address, which I'm assuming you did, because it asked for one. Anything else I'm forgetting, Billy?
I can't think of anything right off the top of my head, Scott.
Okay. Sue, do you have a safety minute for us?
I sure do.
Well, then
You
hold
know,
on,
there's
Sue.
always going to be a safety moment.
Hang on. We're going to let Howard King show us what he's got, because he always gets left out at the end. Where are you, Howard?
Is he here?
Yep. He just popped in and said he had something to show.
All right. Well, let him go first.
Yep. As soon as I find him. Where'd you go, Howard?
Okay, I got a.
Keep talking,
Am I on?
Howard.
Am I
Keep
on?
talking, we'll get you.
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There we
6.
go.
There you go. Oh my goodness, Howard.
I got a little hollow form here at a Bradford Repair, and that's the bottom,
Wow.
and
You
I
follow
decided.
that all from the top?
No,
Okay.
I did from the bottom,
Okay. Great.
but anyway,
That is cool.
that's something for people to ask. You know, how in the world did you
Yeah.
hollow that?
Well, no, actually, there's other questions asked. Okay, turn it on the bottom. So you made a plug on like a 45-degree angle. It was all, I mean, to like set it in there good.
No, this was much longer. So I put a 10 in here, part it off, put a 10 in here, open it up. Well, I'm sorry. Put a 10 in here,
Okay.
open this up, haul all this out, then take the piece that I parted off with the tenon on it. I plugged it in there, glue it,
Yeah.
and then turn around, hold it with the tenon and finish the rest of it out.
Cool.
Drill this hole out so that it would meet. Okay.
Awesome.
And then in the stains, I decided, well, I'll just do some piercing between the the stains,
Yeah,
bug holes and stuff.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
And
Howard, is the ring, is that burned or is that an insert?
no, it's burned.
Okay, thank you.
It's burned. It's one of those burner tips that's coiled up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, like basket weave?
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
just,
There we go. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
just-
we
I
can
just
see
wor-
it.
I just worked around it.
That
Right.
looks really good. That's cool.
So you
Yeah,
used,
it is.
used it linearly instead of like a basket weave.
That's
Right.
a lot of
Yeah.
work you did there. A lot of work.
Yeah.
Very
Lot of work.
cool.
Really
Nice.
pretty. My God.
Yeah.
Very
So-
pretty.
How do you like Turner and Pearson Bradford pair? What do you think about it?
Oh, Bradford Pear.
Uh-huh.
Bradford Pear is probably the best wood turning wood there is.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's better than cherry.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh no, this not cherry. This Bradford. This ambrosia maple. I'm sorry. Did I say
Oh, okay.
Bradford Pear?
I
Yeah,
thought
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
might.
heard. I think I heard that.
yeah, you did.
You did.
It's ambrosia maple because it has the
Ambrosia,
sta-
yep,
the stains and the bug
Yeah.
holes and stuff.
yep. I weren't gonna say nothing.
Oh,
My brain is usually about on about 40% of the time.
Well,
Oh,
right
yeah,
there,
hey, you got me
put
beat.
that
Mine's
together,
25.
Yes, to put that together, you were 100% to figure it out and put that together. That's a pretty piece.
beautiful.
And the
Always
way
a
you
nice
did
piece
it,
from
and the
Howard.
way you did it, for sure.
Did somebody say?
I said it was always a good piece from Howard.
Oh,
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. You
Yeah.
haven't seen some junk I've done. I tell you.
Pretty stuff, really pretty.
Remember, it's
And
not junk, it's designer firewood.
Yeah, it's an oil finish on it. You know.
Came out great,
Anyway.
Howard.
All right. That's all I got. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Looks good.
I love it, Howard. I love it.
Howard, you're my hero.
Oh no. Oh no. You're bad shape if I'm your hero. There you go.
Hey, you're one of mine, Howard, so it's
You
okay.
and Bruce Lee Jones, you're my heroes, both of you.
Grizzly Jones. What about Liberty Johnson?
Who?
You ever heard of him? Liberty
No.
Johnson.
No.
I've heard of Liberty Valance.
No.
Jeremiah Johnson, Mountain Man.
Oh.
Liver eating Johnson.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
Liver Eaton Johnson.
Liver.
Thought you said
Yeah.
Liberty.
Liver eating Johnson.
There you go.
He killed hundreds of Indians. Okay. Killed them open, ate their liver.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He was a bad dude. Wouldn't want to.
He claimed he never ate him, just put him up by his mouth so that the
Pardon?
tribe would think he'd.
Do what?
If you read his book, Liberty Johnson claimed that he never really ate it. He just put the liver up by his mouth and let the Indians think he was eating it. It scared him.
Lots of stories about him, you know.
Yep.
And lots of westerns are based upon events in his life. So anyway, that's all I got.
All
Beautiful piece. Beautiful
Thank you,
piece.
Howard.
Thank
You're up,
you.
Sue.
Hi there, guys. Yes, we
Hello.
are having a safety moment this week.
Good.
We're not going to talk about dust. We did that the last 3 weeks. I think you guys are a little tired of dust for a little while. So we're going to talk about tailstock, headstock maybe. We're going to talk about tool rest and the banjo. Whenever you're tightening, whether you're doing a bold start off with or whether you're doing spindle work and you're bringing up your tailstock to turn between centers, you want to make sure that tailstock is tight. But at the same time, you do not want to over tighten it because you can screw up your bearings. So don't be a lumberjack and tighten that thing like there's no tomorrow. Just tighten it. And if it slips, just give it another tighten. But please don't over tighten your tailstock. And of course, when you're turning, and I know y'all don't do it, and I'm gonna say, whenever you reach over to retighten that tailstock, you should be turning off the lathe. Because sometimes when you're turning with your right hand, you don't know what your left hand's doing. And it could hit the item or whatever, and all of a sudden you've got a brush burn. So whenever you're going to adjust your tailstock, turn off the lathe and adjust it properly. The same goes for your banjo. When you're adjusting your banjo, turn it off. Turn off your lathe. You don't want to accidentally hit your piece with your tool rest on the banjo. And again, when you're lifting or lowering your tool rest, make sure that you turn off the lathe. I've seen in a few demos where people just, oh, this will just take a minute, and they hold on, they got their tool in their hand and they have to just adjust. And I cringe thinking, what if that tool hits that piece of turned wood? The tool's going to go crazy. His hand's going to be brought in. Something's going to happen. So put things down, turn off your lathe, adjust it, and bring it back up. That whole thing might take you an extra 15 seconds. But if it saves your lovely faces and your lovely hands, it's worth it. So think safety this week, you guys. Turn off the lathe while you're working on it. Make sure you don't over tighten your tailstock because you don't want to mess up your bearings. And at the same time, if you think you've got it tight and it's stopping all the time while you're trying to turn it, you could be messing up with your torque and all kinds of stuff. So tighten your tailstock when it needs to be tightened. Don't over tighten, but be aware. And also turn off your machine when you're doing stuff like that. And I'll be happy if I see you all doing that when we're up at level up. So please take care, you guys. Have a lovely week. And I pray the Band-Aid guys do not get you this week. Have a good one.
Thank you.
I bet Sue's going to be watching us at Level Up.
Oh, hell yes. That is, and not during my 2-hour classes. You'll be free when I'm in my teaching my painting class. And I hope I get a bunch of people at my class. So take care, you guys, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
Thank you, Sue.
You're welcome.
Tom, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess as good as it's ever going to get.
Okay. There you go, Tom. This is going to be Tom's demo. Tom's way of doing things. And it's all yours, Tom.
I'm gonna mute everybody, and then Tom, you'll need to unmute yourself. There you go.
We got you now, Tom.
Okay. I've never done this before. So this is just kind of the way I do things, whether it's right, wrong, good, bad, or indifferent. This is a bowl that was made by Emma Cook. Well, I made it, but I'm copying what she did at the Tennessee Symposium. Gary and I went up there and watched her do this. And she uses these flakes on there. And I'm not going to turn the bowl from start to finish. I've kind of jumped ahead. I've got several bowls that are already turned. And I want to show you the process of doing the embellishment. That's something else. I generally don't embellish bowls. I'm kind of into the wood kind of stuff, the grain and all that kind of thing. And I don't do much with embellishing, but I thought this was kind of neat. So I bought the stuff to do it. And this one is walnut, and it turned out pretty decent. This is a elm, and I don't know if you can see how it really refracts the light.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's weird because if you look at it straight on, it looks like it's green, but if on the sides, it looks like it's blue.
Yep, and there's a gold component too.
Yeah,
we can see it change.
yeah.
We can see it changing color on the camera.
Yeah, and I guess that's why they call them chameleon flakes.
Yep, changes color. Yep.
And they come in a lot of different colors. There's this green and blue, and there's a red here that's called Phoenix. Mermaid. I think that's what that one bowl is. Anyway, you put this these flakes on there. She recommended making these bowls fairly tall, and that way you've got and she curves them at the top, and that way you've got more area that you can work with here. And then she puts a leather cord in a groove around there. This leather cord comes in 2 millimeter or 3 millimeter, and I just cut a V groove in there, and then use fabric cement to glue it to the bowl. The flakes are held on with acrylic size. It's for metal flake type stuff, and you have to put that on ahead of time. So I made a bowl. I did the dimpling on it and just went ahead and painted it. Used acrylic black flat paint and just painted that, and let it dry. So it's ready to take the size, and the size takes about 15 minutes to dry enough that you can put the flakes on there. And I just haven't quite decided exactly, what time frame to do that. The outside of the bowl, she used it was a wax.
Microcrystalline wax?
Yes. She put a couple coats of a wax on there, and then she used microcrystalline wax at the end.
Yeah, one microcrystalline wax is Rin wax. I used to use that on pens.
Yeah. And then on the inside of the bowl, she used mineral oil, so it was food safe. So I'm just going to get all this junk out of the way. We kind of been scrambling around here trying to get all the cameras working and all that kind of stuff. And I guess it'd be kind of doing it backwards to put the size on the bowl now, but it needs a period of time to dry. So maybe I'll just go ahead and put the size on there just for giggles and grins. And this was a bowl that I'd made earlier, and actually it has a tung oil finish on it. I had made another bowl, one of these other bowls that I showed you, also had a tung oil finish on it, and that is probably not a real good idea. I kind of understand why she used the wax, because that flaky stuff just sticks to that like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it sticks to the tung oil.
Usually the flakes and the dust will only stick to the size. So you're saying that if you've got tongue oil finish on it, the dust and the flakes stick to it as well?
It did. Anything that kind of flowed over kind of stuck right to it.
That's good to know. Okay, thank you.
That is, that's weird.
Do you want to change to this other camera so that you're looking straight down at the top of the?
What is it called? Is it called Tom's camera?
Well,
Or is it?
It's on my cell phone.
Okay, hold on.
Samsung.
Okay. I just gotta find it.
I found it, but I can't spotlight it.
I got one I can spotlight. There we go.
Thanks, Matt.
Yep. There's also another Tom Wing in there that's camera isn't on, so I don't know if that's relevant or not.
Well,
that's why I couldn't spotlight it.
Well, that's the other laptop that's hooked onto the television, and Gary's sitting over there watching it. Uh-oh, that was a weather alert.
Oh no.
Well, if we have a bad storm, I do have a backup generator that's hooked to the house. So the only problem is that it will dump the router, and it takes a minute or two to reboot. Well, we got fiber that comes straight into the house, and it's backed up by a generator as well. So
We just hope we don't have any storms at all. How's that?
yeah, it was kind of making a lot of noise this afternoon, but we never did get any rain out of it. And Emma doesn't put tape on hers. And the only reason I put tape on this one was because it was a tung oil finish. One of the other bowls I did had a wax finish on it, and I put tape on there. Well, when I took the tape off, the finish came off too. So that wasn't a good idea. Okay, we're done with that exciting part. I'll just set it off to the side. We'll put some flakes on it here. I'll just, and this is Bradford pear. I had a bunch of it. I had several big pieces of it laying around, so I thought, well, this would be a good thing to use it for. I'm going to cut a couple of grooves in this bowl for to accept the cord at the end. And I'm not going to make them real deep because after I get done putting the dimples in there, I'll go back in and after I get done painting, I'll go back in and make a final cut on that. So it's I don't want to go too deep in the first place. And this is just one of those crazy tools that I made, like all the rest of the guys make, out of a screwdriver. And then Emma was using a chisel. Well, I'm not real handy with a chisel. And I do have a full set of them, but I haven't used them a lot. She was using a gouge like this and just gouging out these, I refer to them as facets because they remind me of something like on a ring or on a diamond. So I wound up with two different Dremel tools with two different burrs on them. I tried the can't think of the name of them now. The saber tooth, and that made it a little bit fuzzy. So I just went ahead with this. Hopefully, this won't make that. Now I'm going to use my handy dandy lock here. So this doesn't roll around on me. I've got a whole bunch of Dremel tools. I don't know why I kind of gravitate to this particular one. And I try to get both hands on it because you sure don't want to drop this thing. The facets that she made were longer and flatter because of that chisel, but I guess this is, as long as there's some deviation, I guess it's all right. I don't think you'd get the same effect if you had just strictly flat and put that flake on there.
Tom, we got a question. What are the burrs that you're using?
You know, I'm not real sure. They're just some burrs that I had around here.
Are they just a ball?
Yeah, they're just a straight ball.
Okay.
They cut fairly smooth. I'll try to do this as fast as I can because I know this is like watching paint dry. Yeah, these jets don't really have a lock on them, so I made my own.
Tom, what tip did you say that was that you were using a while ago?
It's just a round bird, Billy.
Okay. And this is a small one for filling the gaps.
Yes.
We're getting closer. Got a couple of bare spots. Okay, here's the last go around right here. We can do something different. I get a hold of this thing with both hands because I'm shaking like a dog shitting shingle nails. So you want to get a hold of them pretty tight. Okay. Takes care of most of the noisy part.
Hey, Tom,
Yeah.
when you lay the patterns in, are you staggering the patterns?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay, thanks.
A little light sandpaper here. I'm just gonna knock the fuzzies off. Now we can break out the black paint. Paint this thing. I use these handy little shot glasses. This is just a black acrylic paint. And it doesn't really matter if you get it in the groove. Like I said, I'm gonna cut that groove a little bit more to accept that leather cord.
I should remind you, Tom, that it's been over 15 minutes since you put the sizing on the other piece.
Yeah. As soon as I get done with this, I'll go back and grab that other bowl and we'll put some flakes on that bad boy. Yeah, it's not a real exact science. They say at least 15 minutes. That's what she said. I know why they call her the tiny Turner, because her nose hits the spindle, man. I mean, she is really, really short. But she's a whole lot cuter than I was, so it was a lot more interesting demo. Although she's from England, she's a little bit hard for me to understand sometimes. I'm not real certain what the purpose of this paint is. I guess it was to, if you don't have flakes in a certain place, it doesn't show through the lighter color of the wood. And it probably has something to do with the size. The size probably wouldn't do well directly on the raw wood. I don't know that for a fact. I'm just assuming that might be the reason. It would make sense to me. My wife is the painter of the family. I should have her do this stuff. She's got an art studio upstairs. She's one of those left-handed artsy people. Yes. But the good thing this bowl isn't any bigger around.
Tom, what kind of paint are you using?
It's just an acrylic paint.
Oh, okay.
Got it's craft smart. Got it at Hobby Lobby.
Right on.
And I got some of that cord at Hobby Lobby the other day too. The leather cord. It's not very expensive. It's only like, you know, two and a half, $3, something like that. I even bought one that wasn't leather. It's a polyester type cord, and it's shiny. It's like it's got like glitter in it, like the flakes. And I would assume it would stick in that groove, just like the leather would, using the fabric glue. She said something about, you know, some people use super glue, but if it gets on the outside finish, you know, it'll if you have some squeeze out, it could create a problem. Or the fabric glue, kind of, you can scrape that off of there with your thumbnail pretty easy. Whoops. I knew I'd eventually get, I just can't stay in the lines, you know?
That's what they make a parting tool for.
Yeah. Okay. We'll put this aside and we'll go get that sticky dude. And I probably should have put a mask on when I was grinding on that stuff, but I'm really going to put a mask on because I really don't want to suck any of these flakes down my throat. Doctors look at me kind of weird anyway when they take x-rays and say, well, what the heck is all this stuff? You know? I think we're going to do some Phoenix on this. We'll make this red. And they have a little piece of tape on here, which is a really good idea because I don't think you'd want to have this stuff get loose. Remember one time at home, the daughters were doing something and they got involved with glitter when they were probably, I don't know, junior high age. And they did it in the kitchen. Well, I found glitter in the basement and upstairs. There's glitter every place in that house. It just went nuts. Now this stuff, it's just real fine metal flakes. And I just use a dry brush. This stuff looks like it's wet, but it isn't. Something I ought to do before I get too carried away here.
Tom, do you know if that's mica or something else?
I don't believe it's mica. They refer to it as it's a metal foil.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put a piece of newspaper down here. There we go. Well, oh, there it is. And you can get kind of rough with this stuff. Once it sticks on there, it is stuck for good. I mean, you can rub on it and it doesn't come off. It was recommended to let this stuff, after you put it on here, to let it sit for a while and make sure it adheres, that it dries and adheres. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and put the cord on this one. And the girls evidently like them because the two that I had done, people have tried to get them away from me already. So must be something that they want. My wife did say this is about as clean as this shop's been in about 16 years. I've got my lathe in front of 3 windows here, so I can look out on the backyard. Gary said, well, aren't you concerned about busting a window out? Well, I put a big piece of plexiglass up in front of the window, so he said it'd slow something down. I've never, knock on wood, I've never had anything come flying off like that, but guy shouldn't talk like that, should he?
No, there's always the first time, right?
Yeah. Must be like static electricity or something that keeps those flakes on that brush. It's so reflective. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see what's going on here.
You reckon it's about done?
Yeah.
Sorry, thought I was muted.
All the way around now. Give her another spin around. And oh, there's a spot. Whoa. That was a big old bunch. This stuff is a bit expensive. The pack of 6 of these little containers was like $44 at the I'm trying to think of the guy that I got it from, the Walnut Log. It was the distributor that had them. But these flakes are actually Emma's brand.
Jeff Warnick.
Yeah, it was Jeff's. Yeah. Oh, Tate. I think I'll put that little sticky thing back on there again just in case. Because I can be extremely clumsy. This is Bradford pear.
What's the finish on the Bradford pear? Tom?
It's tongue oil on this one, but and it has set up for quite some time, so it really doesn't look like this stuff is sticking on there very much. The bowl that I did earlier with Bradford pear on it, the flakes would get on the finish, and boy, they were there. They hung right in there. Ta-da. If I can get the tape off of me, we'll be doing good.
So,
And this is a 2mm leather cord. And I'm going to glue it right there in those slots. And I cut them fairly good. Won't have to clean them up too much. There was a little bit of this stuff that kind of fell off, but we'll take care of that later. Put it back in the little jug with its friends. And this fabric glue seems to work pretty good for holding that cord on. I've got one of those detailers. Well, one of these, but that's too severe. I mean, it's the point is too pointy, so this seems like it works a little bit better. Better turn the right direction.
Tom, a question is there an advantage to finishing the bowl first, or could a finish be put on after it's complete?
He recommended that you do all the turning and the finishing first, and then do the facets.
Okay. Cool. Makes sense to me.
Well, you don't want to do all the work to do the facets and then blow the bowl up when you're turning it. So
true that.
Oh, another thing, you need to cut the cord at a 45-degree angle. What that does is makes it easier to hide the joint. I have a handy dandy razor knife. I know there's an end on here somewhere. This has kind of a long snoot on it, so it's a little easier to apply the glue. Oop. Piece of tape I missed from before. I didn't want to turn the bowl tonight because I was afraid I wouldn't have time because I'm coming a half-fast turner.
Give yourself more credit than that, Tom. You're an excellent turner.
Oh, it's probably a good idea to let this glue sit for a little bit before you do this. Let it get a little tacky. Oops. Put that just a hair too long. Stay there. Sit. A little debris in the gutter there. Yeah. Oh, there's glue in there. There it is. This glue reminds me of the Fletch tight that we used to put feathers on arrows. Whoops.
Every time you say oops, you're trying to look to see what you did.
I was plowing and I jumped out of the furrow. You know what that's like.
Yep. Yep, yep. Except this isn't quite as rough.
Do you ever get delayed farmer syndrome where you just got to put your butt in a tractor seat?
Yeah, if I had a tractor, I would. Yeah. Yeah. I do miss it.
I got a neighbor that's got a tractor with a bush hog on it, and I go climb on that every once in a while and kind of get it out of my system for a little bit.
Right.
And you can just, any of that glue that squirts out, you can just rub it right off.
What's the cure time on that glue?
You know, I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem like it takes very long. I mean, it's not like super glue or anything, but had my finger stuck there pretty good.
Well, came up. So more than that.
Yeah, more than that. Yeah. Hold it a little longer. Well, like I said, it's best to let it sit and get a little tacky before you put this on there.
I've used painter's tape before to hold that stuff down too, so that's an option. Just got to make sure you don't get any of the flakes on it. So
yeah, I see I got some flakes on right here. That's because I had glue on with fingers. I pulled a, well, that little bugger just doesn't want to stay there.
Say pants, straight pants.
No, but that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? I don't know if you could get a straight pin to stick in this. This is that shiny cord I was talking about. And it's,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting.
Is that Hobby Lobby too?
Yeah.
No.
And it's all 2mm cord, right?
Yeah, I got one that was a 3mm. Well, I evidently didn't do a very good job of putting glue in that particular spot. Wouldn't you know, it'd have to be right at the end. If it was anywhere else, it wouldn't make any difference. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that up because I got some glue on the leather, and then it sucked up some of the shiny. Oh well, we can fix it. Yeah, that glue just rolls off of there kind of like rubber cement. There's a whole bunch right there. Well, that'll just take a beer about 20 minutes. Sit down and clean that up. That's
Look at that.
pretty much it. Look what I put on the bottom.
Hey, look at that.
Beautiful. What was the color that of the that was besides red?
It was called they called it Phoenix, but it's got red and gold in it. It looks like to
Yeah,
me.
well, that would be right. Phoenix does have red and gold. Beautiful.
It's great, Tom.
Yeah. That's awesome, Tom.
Very nice.
Did a nice
Love it.
job.
Love it.
Great demo, buddy.
Yep.
That's
Typically,
all
all
the
the
third- This is the third one I
Typically
ever made, so it's
looks amazing.
I'm
Nice
still
demo.
learning how to do it, but it's kind of different, especially for me, since, like I said, I don't generally embellish wood a whole lot.
Typically, the chameleon products all are at least two colors. So red and gold, or blue and green, or purple and red. And sometimes they add a third one. So there's a lot of options.
You almost need to have multiple colors for it to be a color change, right?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
exactly.
guess I could gum this one up too. But then it's going to take, like I said, it's going to take 15 minutes for that stuff to get tacky. So we could go do something else. How long did that take? Just an hour? Oh, well, that wasn't bad.
Nope. They can do show and tell.
Yeah, we have a lot of time for show and tell now.
Let's see some jigs that you made, or some tools you like, or something that you might have that that you use that we don't.
Let me take this out of here. This is a something I use for a jam chuck. This is a mouse pad, and it's a PVC pipe, and I've got plywood in both ends, and I just stick this in here and take the bowl and jam it right on there, and it works pretty good. Then I take this thing. I've got double-sided tape on this, and a lot of times I'll put a piece on here, and then I'll turn a tenon on the butt end of it or something like that. Just I guess I could take the phone out and just walk around the shop, huh?
Well, yeah, that way we get to see your shop.
Sure, that's a good idea.
Well, this lathe, I'm not sure what you're seeing. This lathe was a club lathe, and there's a whole lot of autographs on here, like Jimmy Clues, Rudy Lopez, Liam O'Neill, Kimberly Winkle, Trent Bosch. Anybody that used this during a club demo signed their name to it. So,
oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I just got my saw right here handy, and clamp rack. Oh, clamp rack?
Yeah, you got that in this one.
Yeah, I got all kinds of clamps here. I don't know if you can see that good or not, but
oh yeah.
I just cut some grooves in there and stick them right in. I've got a bunch of wood stacked up and some tables behind this cloth. That's a shower curtain, and it's a cloth shower curtain, and Static Guard is your friend. You spray that thing down with Static Guard, and it really makes a big difference in the amount of sawdust and stuff that sticks to it. Yeah. That's my father-in-law's old table saw. He was a general contractor his whole career. And that's my workbench clear over there. And there's Gary standing there taking up space.
You're gonna do that piece of sweet gum.
This is a tool rack that I made, and this is a piece of cable TV. It came out of the cable TV head end, and it's got wheels on it. Everything in this shop has wheels on it.
That's perfect.
And a router table and sharpening station. A workbench. That's a
go back to
countertop.
Garrett, Tom, go back to your sharpening station. What all you got on there? Oh, you just got a shelf under it. Okay, I see now.
Yeah.
Right on. It's set up.
Tom?
They're CBN wheels.
Tom, is that a Harbor Freight base, grinder base that they sell?
Yes, it probably is. And behind that blue curtain is a tool rack, or not tool rack, a wood rack. My father-in-law was a general contractor, and it took us a day to get all the woodwork out of his attic when he passed away. There's some more clamps and stuff.
You can never have too many clamps.
No,
Amen.
especially when you work by yourself. But put all this pegboard on here so I can. I mean, this is clear full of all kinds of tools. Here's some of that sweet gum I've been cutting on.
Wow.
The whole time I was cutting on that sweet gum.
You gonna pour any of it?
I just got it. I mean, it's wetter than, I mean, it's real wet.
It should pour good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I got some walnut there that I've run through the sawmill from where I hunt up in Rogers' neck of the woods.
Nice.
Planning to make a big table, a 8-foot walnut table with that. There's a rattlesnake I killed in the backyard.
There you go. How many pin blinks you get out of that?
You know, I'd never thought about that, but I saw somebody do that here a while back. This is all kinds of wood I've got sorted out for cutting boards. We got a big planer there. It was my brother-in-law's.
It looks like my old table saw. Craftsman there.
I got this. This is the area where I spend a lot of my time. Is right in here.
Good looking shop, Tom. Good looking shop.
Yep, sure is. Now, what do you got hanging on those doors?
Turkey mounts.
Okay.
Couple of turkeys we killed, and we kicked them out and salted their hide and hung them up there.
Huh, cool.
In the room next door here.
Like the hardwood floors. Oh, those are pretty. Those are nice.
Talk about your interesting pen blanks. Think of what you could do with those.
Yeah.
Right.
All from a board.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yep.
Walking jerky sticks.
Yep. Nice size shop. My goodness.
Yeah, it's 40 feet from here to the other workbench, and then it's I think 26 feet deep. There's a double car garage, but it's got 2 wings on it, so that's
nice.
Worked out pretty good.
Yeah,
Heck
for
yeah.
sure.
Tom, did you build that cabinet under the lathe? Or
Yeah.
is that an old dresser that you cut apart?
No, that's I built that underneath there, and it's pretty handy. Got a bunch of tools and stuff in there.
A lot of people were admiring how you keep your tools underneath the lathe. They liked that.
Yeah, I just did that here not too long ago. I think I'm going to have to redo it a little bit. It's
like it ran out of room.
Well, yeah. I have a tendency to set things underneath there all the time. And I think if it had some taller legs underneath there, then the shavings would fall through and I could blow them off through there and eliminate some of the problems.
Well, if you want to get rid of the old one, you can send it my way.
Yeah. Well, you can see it's kind of, the ears broke off on it a little bit. I used a piece of heart pine flooring to make the thing. I guess it's kind of hard to see them that way, isn't it?
No, we can see them.
No, it
Beautiful.
comes through. The color change comes through.
Yeah, you got
Very
some
nice.
pretty. They're all very nice.
That middle
That's so
one.
cool. That's so cool.
Colors a lot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, me likey.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm sure I'm going to make some more of these since I've got the material to do it.
And that means we're down for playtime.
Inspiring.
Yeah,
Very much.
that's a very long lathe.
But yeah, and Tommy's got my bed extender too, so
Oh my goodness.
so we could really get things stretched out.
Wow.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know if we can see out the window there. There's a table outside this window that I made out of well, they were old dock boards. They were dock boards that I fished out of the May River. And there's a bunch of maple, or not maple burl, but oak burrs and crotches sitting out there on the table. Then I've got a bunch of bluebird houses sitting there. I've probably made over 200 bluebird houses.
Now, is this also part of your garage that's laying out there?
No, this is outside. This is on the patio.
Okay.
We're in a walkout basement.
Okay.
So this is the concrete patio, and then there's a deck above it.
Gotcha. Nice.
And there's an acre and a half here on the property, and we got a lot of different kinds of trees here. There's walnuts and sweet gums and cedars and red buds. I got a peach tree that I'm going to cut up and bring some of that up to level up, and what else? Black cherry. And a bunch of sweet gum.
There you go.
Well, very good, Tom.
Put me on
Anybody
the
else?
list, Tom.
Anybody else have any questions for Tom?
Very nice
Going
job.
once, going twice. All
Great
right.
job,
Well, once
Tom.
again,
Thank you.
thank you very much, Tom.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you for inviting us into the shop and putting on a really good demo. I'll have to watch the replay to catch the first half of it, but I'm sure the first half was just as good as the last half. So once again, hats off to you. All that nervousness I could tell was already gone by the time I got in. So you did a good job, buddy.
I agree.
Well,
He did a fantastic job. He really did.
well, it's a maiden voyage.
There you go.
Look forward to the next one.
Yeah, we'll go for that. Yeah, definitely. Maybe in October we'll get him back on the books again. So
In the words of Ed Sullivan, a really big show.
Yes.
yes, right. Yeah. Too funny. Too funny.
With a straight back and and going back and forth. A really big
Right.
shoe. Really big shoe. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
We're too old, you
Right.
guys. We remember all that stuff.
Well, it also lives on in Syndicate TV, and of course, back in my day when there was only 3 channels, which is y'all's day too, reruns. So, yeah. So, Matt, do we have any gallery?
We do, Dane. We do. The only one in gallery right now is Doug Miller. So, Doug, you're up.
Oh.
And take
So
as
I've
long
only
as you like.
I've got 45 minutes to show you 4 pieces.
Yes.
There you go.
However
the
you want to
first
do
one-
it, brother. We're here for you.
There you go. The first one is a small one, a tippy top. Terry Bray over in England puts out his monthly challenge, and this month it's tops. He wanted you to turn 4, and one had to be this kind of a top. This is the first one I ever did, and if I did another one, that side would go down just a hair, and it would flip all the way over. Right now, it goes. If I can get it where you can see it, it goes to about there, and that's about as far as it goes because it's just got too much weight up here. But anyway, that was one, and then I did another one of my 4. That style, it's got, you can see just a little bit of a nub sticking out to spin
You
on.
turn that one inside out.
Kind of, sort of. And it does pretty good job. The weight on the inside, I've got just a little too much weight. It spins, just not real good. This one was the speed one. It spins great. You spin it and it just goes and goes and goes. But I did some tops a few years ago. Had to do a little clinic on something that anybody could do, where I bought wood wheels and made some little stems. But the third part of it is a marble on the bottom. That with a little bit of E6000, glue those 3 parts together, and these tops will spin from now till Tuesday.
It looks like a pacifier.
Kind of. But yeah, you spin it on that glass marble, and it'll go and go and go and go. I was just looking for 4 different tops, and that made a good one there.
Doug, do you make a concave for the marble to sit in?
Yes, just slightly.
Okay.
I drill a hole through it and chamfer that bottom edge just a little bit, just
Right
enough
on.
to give a good place for that marble to sit in. You can
And how are you? How'd you glue it in? Is it epoxy or something else, or
E6000?
Okay,
It's
all
a
right.
silicone type of adhesive.
Yeah, that stuff's great.
It'll
it's one of
glue
my
everything.
My favorite
black
glue.
shoe
Yep.
glue.
Yep. That's all
Very
I've got. That's all the time I've had in the shop this week is what I had yesterday.
All
Very
right.
good.
Well, thank you very much, Doug. We're going to go to Sandy next.
Oh, hi. Oh,
There
I
she
am
is.
on. Oh, yeah, and I'm not muted. That's different. I was working on Doug's challenge, trying to rush through that because I thought I was going to leave town for a while, but I'm not leaving. But I made them anyway. So this is my first little bowl, square
Nice.
mahogany.
Excellent. It's beautiful.
The back.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Nice.
Yeah. I didn't break it. Came out good. All the fingers are good. And then I decided I need to go a little bigger. So I
Ooh,
did a
nice. Glad.
square one that's much bigger and went a
Nice.
little thinner. I got
There
braver,
you
Doug.
go.
Got
I
braver.
love it.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you. So that's me. I got Sandy Squarehead this week.
Sandy Squarehead.
Good
There you
job,
go.
Sandy.
What was your
Thanks.
finish, Sandy?
Pardon? Oh,
What's your
polyurethane. Wipe on poly.
Okay.
Yeah, I do most things with poly. It's just what I'm used to.
It's a great finish. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Thanks very much, Sandy.
Thank
Nice
you.
work. All right, Dane,
Bye.
your turn.
All right, dang. What are we doing here? So my daughter brought this rocking chair in pieces, and it was missing several pieces, and so I restored it. Working on getting finished, made put on it now, but had to remake this and this. Couple of the rear spokes, the two side spokes here. Had to make a new leg.
Wow.
New runner.
Which one did I make? This one is the one that I
That one.
made.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think one of the spokes here in the back. But yep.
Was that hers when she was a little girl, Dane?
No, she picked it. She's a junker. She likes going to the thrift stores and picking up new. So she saw this, and it was, in a box, amongst pieces, and she's like, "Oh my God, Dad can fix this for me." And so I've been sitting on it for a year, and I really got chastised last week at the baby shower because I hadn't rebuilt it for her. So made all the pieces on Monday and assembled it on Tuesday, and yeah,
Came out nice.
something
Nice.
else circumventing what I really want to do. But
Yeah.
anyway,
And it's
it
gonna
makes her happy. So
and it'll be decor in the new baby's
oh yeah,
room. So,
yes.
And
And
Grandpa
then
made it. Grandpa fixed
I
it.
know,
So,
right? And then
right.
yeah, and then speaking of babies, we have their birth date. It'll be August 24th when they're delivered.
Oh wow.
So time
Come
is, less than 3 weeks away now. So it's that's exciting stuff. So
Yeah,
looking
it
forward to it.
is.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thanks
it
for
is.
showing that stat, Dane. That's neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I
you
like
bet.
it.
So we're gonna go back to Billy here because he wants to show. Hey, Billy, you there?
Oh, no,
Yep. So I want to see his
I'm not
bowl.
here. Okay. So here's my square bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Eastern red cedar. Logo burned in the bottom.
Oh, I
Oh
did that
yeah.
too.
But it has a problem.
Uh-oh.
Look at that.
I'm
Wow.
I'm not sure how to fix this.
How did you?
Super glue.
Part of it came loose, and I don't know what to do.
That is cool.
It's
Good
loose,
job.
it's loose, but you can't get it off.
That's right.
No, it doesn't go anywhere.
Excellent.
It's a spinner bowl.
Yes.
Great, yeah,
There you go.
Technically, I think they're called. Technically, I think they're called Saturn bowls, but the rings are usually round, and in this case, and bigger. And in this case, I wanted to meet the square challenge. So
right, yeah, you nailed it.
Great.
This
That's
is what I
awesome,
did.
Billy.
Hey, Billy, there
Yeah.
is such a thing as super glue.
I try not to use CA much anymore. It's too brittle, and epoxy is a little more flexible and forgiving. So, but yeah,
E6000
no,
would work too.
yeah, but that's I kind of like it loose.
I like
So I
it
don't
the way
think
it
I'm
is.
gonna. I don't think I'm gonna glue it back.
Good job, Billy.
Right,
Thanks.
yeah, I don't
Then yeah, I would just tell people I planned it that way. How cool is this?
He did.
Well, I actually did plan it that way, Sandy.
I figured.
I undercut. I used my back when I was playing with when I was trying to come up with a good 10 parting tool for bowls from a board. I made one out of out of a high-speed steel reciprocating saw blade.
Hmm.
And it's so it's really thin. It's only about that high. And so I used that to undercut over here at 45 degrees.
Okay.
And then I did the same thing on the backside. So it turned loose.
Whammo.
And then I held this is where it got fun and tricky. And then I held, so it's in the chuck, and I held this corner and ran it to deburr basically
Yeah.
the groove.
Yeah, just
And then
burnish
I-
it, basically. Yeah,
and then-
burnish it.
Yeah, and then I grabbed this corner, did the same thing. This corner did the same thing. This corner did the same thing, and then realized, well, it's a little looser than I wanted it to be, but oh well.
Wow, it looks good. I like it.
That goes on.
Yeah, nobody else
Anyway.
would know the difference.
That's right.
That's true.
right. I
So
think it's
anyway,
Very cool.
that's it.
I
Thanks,
agree.
spot on.
All right, we got some other guys in there that got some stuff.
Yep,
Let's
yep.
see it.
Thank you, Billy. All right, Norm is up next. Hey, Norm.
Norm.
Hi, Norm.
Get this unmuted. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but I want to try to show it. It's on my phone.
Oh,
Looks like a
Back it up a
burl.
little bit. Back it up a little bit.
Is it a burl?
Looks like two burls.
Okay.
Looks
Yeah.
like two brains. Looks like a brain cut in half.
What it was is our niece and her husband bought a piece of property, and that was growing out of the ground.
oh, wow.
Wow.
Is it a
Yeah.
is it a fungus? Is it a fungus?
So they broke it off and gave it to me.
Holy
so
cow.
I turned one piece.
Show that picture again. Is that somebody's hand in
It
there?
looks like it does.
It was like two little twigs that were growing out of it.
Whose hand is that?
Oh, this one, yeah.
Yeah.
How about this one?
Yeah. Wow.
Put that into the bandsaw.
Ooh.
Stitches later.
Oh,
Ow.
But this is what I turned out of it.
Wow.
It's a beautiful
Wow.
piece. Yeah.
Wow, that
Beautiful.
figures.
It's got
That
some
figure's
pink in it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's some
That-
wicked brain.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Looks a lot. That looks a lot like box elder. Do you know what wood it is? Did you figure it out?
I have no idea what it is. They didn't know either. The tree was gone. This is the only thing that was growing out of the ground.
It does look like box elder.
Still got to turn the
Wow.
bottom off.
Yeah. Wow.
It's
That's pretty
gorgeous.
cool. Yeah.
I can't wait to turn the big piece. This was a small piece.
Wow.
So I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting. I was hoping somebody could tell me what it is.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm with Matt. It looks like box elder to me, but I've never heard of box elder having knees. First thing I thought when I saw the picture, and you said it was growing out of the ground, the first thing I thought was cypress knee, but that don't look like
So-
cypress.
So we're in Minnesota, so I don't think we have any of that.
No.
No.
I have no idea.
That
Yeah.
could be right
It does.
too.
It does
could,
look
could
like
be
box
aspen.
elder, though.
It could
Maple
be
will
aspen.
do that.
Yeah, you're right. And I've seen box elder knees and burls. So,
Mm-hmm.
but the burls don't look like that. So,
Wow.
Well, I was pretty excited to get the piece when she gave it to me.
Yeah.
I'm
And
from northern Minnesota and have never seen popple do that.
Wow.
yeah,
No
well,
idea.
you're very lucky. It's a nice piece of wood and beautiful piece there you turned out of it.
And
So,
it turns
Yeah.
really nice.
right.
All right. You just made us all jealous.
That's cool. Yeah, that really is cool.
So pretty fun.
Yeah.
very cool.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks, Norm. So Howard says he's got something more to show. So Howard, what you got, buddy?
Okay. Several years ago, our club, we had a round robin. We had 6 guys turning. I was one of the 6 guys, and I was doing little small hollow forms. And so I was turning this piece of ambrosia maple, and I kind of got carried away, and I went through the side down here on the bottom. So I chucked up another one and turned it, but I took this home and it had a big hole down here in the bottom of this. So I chucked it back up on the lathe and put a steady rest on it and got it straight and played out this hole and set it on the shelf. And so 8 years later, I was looking at it and thought, what could I do with it? And of course, I've looked at it every week for the past 8 years trying to figure out what to do with it. So I decided to make a little stand like this for it.
There you go. Right.
It looks
Perfect.
almost like a
Nice.
street lamp in it,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
Really cool.
long
Thank you.
ago, you know.
And got
Yeah.
a finial.
Yeah.
That is
Super.
cool.
Got it back
Very
up,
cool,
get it in
Howard.
the picture here.
I
I
like
love
it.
it. Yeah, it's very cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about
What says there?
only thing I could think about, doing with it.
Yeah.
This is ebony. The finial is ebony,
Mhm.
and of course this is ambrosia maple,
Mm-hmm.
and this is Bradford pear limb that I dyed black.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
There's the bottom.
Nice.
See
Yeah.
the bottom.
Very
So
nice.
anyway,
I
but
like it. Nice.
usually
Nice
when I
thing.
mess up on things, I'll put them on the shelf and go by and look at them and try to remember what I shouldn't be doing. And then sometime try to figure out, well, what can I do with that, And so that's about all I could think after 8 years of thinking. That's what I came up with.
Well, they
So,
came out pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
beautiful.
cool. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it very well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
it's
can
showing
see
well.
great.
Pretty tall.
Beautiful piece.
Yes, it is. Gorgeous.
Don't tell anybody; they'll never know you messed up, Howard.
I think we all messed up all the time. It's a constant.
Oh,
We
not
do.
me.
a constant.
We all do, but when you save one like that, nobody that's not a Turner will ever know.
Yep. All right.
And even Turners probably
I
would
was
never
gonna say, I
know.
wouldn't know if you
Yep.
didn't tell me.
Yeah, if you didn't tell us, we wouldn't
Right.
know.
So we
Okay.
thank you for telling us. It's good to know
All
the
right.
process.
That's all. Thank you.
Make it.
Very cool.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Howard.
Howard. All right, Dane, that's all I've got on my list again. So we're back to you, brother.
Back to me.
I
Wow.
thought Corbin said he had something.
Well, let's see. I think Roger had something. I think Roger
All right,
wanted to show
we
off.
can go to
Yeah.
him. We can go to Roger.
I got
Who
him.
was it? Somebody.
Yep.
There he is. Hi, Roger.
All right. When I was going to school, I made this vase. This is a state. So I thought I would try it, but I didn't have a sled. So I've been building the sled. So today I cut pieces. This is just cut out on plywood to make sure it all would fit. But
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
You broke it.
there's the 8 pieces. It will take 16, but I wanted to make sure it would fit before I cut the other wood. And I put the tape across here like this.
Yeah, looks like you got
I
it figured
checked
it
it
out.
with a straight edge, and it's flat.
Yep.
Excellent.
Um,
Awesome
So
stuff.
I've got my sled set properly, so now I just need to I'm gonna cut some salted maple that I've got, see how it looks. Then I might color it, I don't know.
It'll tell you
Cool.
when you finish it.
But like I say, this is just plywood,
Yeah.
but I figured it would cut and show me the accuracy of my sled, so it did what I wanted it to do.
Well, good.
Good job.
So that's all I
Very
had.
cool. Very good. Very good. All right. So let me talk about something that I forgot to talk about last week is this current month challenge. We can expand it into the second week of September. But a while back, Bambi did a patch job. She had a flaw in the bottom of one of her bowls. She didn't make a funnel. She just had a flaw in there, and that flaw needed to be fixed and dressed up. And she did a fix, and the ultimate fix wound up looking like the top of a Hershey Kiss when you're looking down on it. And so everybody, for the past few weeks, one looked at her bowl and the patch and the medallion that she put in there and the way she did it, and she explained it to everybody. It's very unique. It's never been done before. Many of us said we've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
And so for this month's challenge, let's try to make something, whether it's a full-on Reese cup, or if you if you pull something down off your slacker stack and make a Reese cup patch for that flaw on the bottom. We're not going to call it a funnel. We're just going to call it a flaw. But let's see what we can do.
A creative design opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, such an overused term, but I agree with you. Yeah, design opportunity.
Yeah.
But let's see what we can do with that, from our pieces sitting in our slacker stack, and we'll run that for the month and send your pictures in. Obviously, show them here, during gallery every week, and we're going to try and have a full dedicated issue, just like we did with the square turning challenge. Obviously, there's no winners. Everybody's a winner. If you participate, you're a winner already. You're a winner if you show up here every week. So, that you always got a leg up right there. And then level up. Registration's been closed. I have allowed 3 additional latecomers to get registered, but we're at max capacity now for all the turning sessions. Everything's a go, full bore ahead, and now the days are just counting down for us. Next week it'll be 4 weeks. It'll be less than that for a lot of us that are traveling up there early. But yeah, everything's full steam ahead. I know Dewey did a video demo earlier, video project showing what he's doing with the commemorative plaques. So anybody that's going up there, go to the webpage, click on the donate, $50. I'll get the notice from PayPal, and from there I'll send the name off to Dewey for him to get started. Or add that name to the queue for the plaques to be made. If you're a couple and you're coming up and you want to have both your names, go ahead and pop me an email. Of course, 9 times out of 10, I look to see if there's 2 of you coming to level up, and I'll already reached out to you to find out if you want, him and her last name, coming, for to be carved on the top of the plaque. So expect that email. Or if you got you're a male and you're using your spouse's, your wife's or your significant girlfriend's PayPal account, and her name is what shows up on PayPal, I'll reach out to you that, hey, do you really want to have Sandra on there, or you want to have Charlie? So, but yeah, other than that, everything's looking good. We're all excited. We almost got our wood requirements in place here. There's still a few more things that we've got to get cut and ready to go up there. But time's getting weary now. So,
Dane, what's our number?
Do what?
What's our number?
Our number.
How many people are coming?
We've got something like 65, 68 people coming.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dan?
And yeah.
Excellent.
Are we still going to have the Chinese auction of our work?
Oh yes, thanks for asking about that. So So if you would like to bring a couple pieces to put into a silent auction for folks that are coming up, by all means, please do. Yep, thank you for that. And let's see. Some messages coming through. Have I missed anything from anyone else?
Joaquin has gallery.
Joaquin's got something to show.
Yeah,
well, that's good. Let's go to Joaquin.
You want to go to him next? Okay, we can go to him next. Hey, Joaquin.
Okay. Yeah, our last meeting, we needed something to demo, and I volunteered to do the inside out. I've done the inside out vase. This is one out of mesquite. This is, you glue it together with newspaper, turn the outside, then take it all apart and glue it back together and turn the outside. And this is another mesquite. This is the very first one I did.
Cool.
And it was in San Antonio at the woodcraft store there when Indian worked there. And this was sitting on the shelf. One like this. I said, how did he do that? I ain't even been turning a year yet. You just glue it together with newspaper and take it apart and all that. Anyway, he gave me enough information to do one. And so this is the one I did Saturday. And it's just I don't even know what the wood is. I didn't totally finish it, but to give everybody the concept,
Yeah.
And
Very cool.
But that brought my memory back to when I first started also of a stephahedron. Have you heard of a stephahedron? And it's done with a newspaper glue joint.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now you turn it like that, then you bust it apart and glue it back together and get this out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow. I'd never seen that before.
Yeah.
Heather did one of
I've never
those.
seen how it's done.
Heather did one of those on her YouTube channel, almost a year ago.
Yeah, she did.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you want to see how it's did,
Mhm.
go check out Heather.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's I've got a couple more I intended to get done by now, but safety. Okay. Got a safety part. Me being a welder and all, I've gotten a lot of steel in my eye and had to have it grind out and all that. And you usually 2 or 3 days, you're good. About 3 weeks ago, I had on my face shield, I had on my safety glasses, and I got a wood shaving up in my eye. And I had to getting it out. Of course, dummy me. All the safety I've had, I didn't go in the house and wash it out. And it was hot outside, so I had the fan blowing on me right up here. Well, it just blew it right underneath my face shield in my eye. We've been fighting it for about 3 weeks.
Oh my word.
And I told him about the steel I've had. Man, I've only been out a day or two with steel in my eye. He says, man, wood's got bugs in it, fungus and everything else. You've got it inflamed, infected from whatever was in that wood chip that you got in your eye. And I'm thinking, I'll never put that fan blowing on me straight in my face again. I don't care how hot it is. But just a safety tip there, guys.
Wow.
Good safety tip. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow.
They've had to, it's scratched up. They've had to put a cataract lens in, not a cataract, a contact lens in, clear contact lens with medicine on it. I had to wear it for a week.
Wow.
Took it off. I still had problems, and I just had one a week and took it off today, and it seems to be a lot better. Very painful.
Oh my.
At one point, I was taking eye drops every 30 minutes by one doctor. And so anyway, you can be as safe as you possibly can, and one little thing can blow it. Just one little thing, not thinking.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have thought about that. Because I do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's over in the window, the fan, and my lathe is right there. by the window back a little bit, and it's blowing on me because it's hot.
Yeah,
Oh.
and my fan's on the floor blowing up, very high speed. And so, and then I never thought about, the fungus and bugs and stuff that could be a piece of wood you're turning and what it could do to your eye because it scratched it all up.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we're glad you're healing.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
It's been a long
Okay.
week.
Wow. Good. Oh boy. I'm taking my fan out of the window.
But just have it blowing on your lower body.
I was going to say it's probably smarter to have it up there than it is on the floor.
Or have it blowing out the window, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. It's usually pretty cool in there, but we had some hot days coming here.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah. So,
all right, guys, thank you.
Thanks, Joaquin.
You bet.
I put a link to Heather's video in the chat.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
I put one in.
I was wrong. She did
too.
it 3 years ago.
Yeah, I put
Was
one
it
in
really?
also, Billy.
Thanks,
Okay,
Jeff.
maybe it was 3 years
Well,
ago.
all right. Let me show you something else while we're here.
Well, twist our arm.
What I was doing was going through my library, and this is a book I got probably 15 years ago. I forgot about. It's Wood Turning Full Circle by David Springett.
Yes.
Oh,
he's the
okay.
source for a lot of this stuff.
Yes. He's been on AAW. He's put a lot of stuff in.
Yeah, Heather's got that book. I think she's done a number of those.
Yeah. But there you go. All right, guys.
Well, thank you. Thanks, Joaquin. So we've got somebody who's got something to say here.
It's just me.
It's Bambi. It's Bambi. Yep.
Just me.
No, I just wanted to
up,
say, that for the next challenge on that Reese's cup looking bowl, Steve actually made that bowl. He made the bowl and it was rotten in the bottom. And then he put that cherry insert in there. And then I kind of went around and did a little bit of embellishing, but he actually made that bowl.
But it was your work that made it astounding.
Yeah.
Made it was Steve's concept. It was Steve's concept.
That's why I'm highlighting Bambi instead of highlighting Steve for making a funnel.
It wasn't a funnel. No, it wasn't a funnel. It was just kind of a rotten spot in the bottom.
Right. No,
Steve's concept.
The stipling was actually my concept.
Yeah, the whole thing was Steve's idea. I just did the embellishing.
You don't have a steady enough hand.
Well, look at you guys. You're trying to give up the credit and I'm giving you.
No, it was Steve's idea. Yep.
All right.
Well, it was very cool. It was great.
We will call it
to see it.
Steve and Bambi's collaboration.
Okay.
So the Reese Challenge by Steve and Bambi.
Yep, there we go.
Sounds
okay.
good.
All right.
All right.
We'll get it right. Thanks for setting the record straight.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, Dane. Well, I don't have anybody else again, so it's back to you.
Doesn't Steve have something? Didn't Steve come in? Yep, Steven's iPad.
That was
Bambi.
Oh, I didn't realize Steven's iPad was Steve. Okay, right.
It's
right
Bambi.
On.
It was Bambi.
Yeah. Well, now I know the handle. So okay, right on. Well, shoot, we got 8 minutes left. So if anybody else wants to share something, go ahead. If anybody has a topic or clarification for the challenge coming up, let us know. And if you have any questions about level up or how to get a patch or a sticker or anything like that, let us know. If not, we'll just make a little bit of open discussion here and we'll end the meeting here in about 10 minutes. Or we're going to end it now.
Oh, what was the challenge again? I didn't write it down.
Reese cup.
Oh,
Reese cup.
Oh, a fancy bottom. You mean? Filling a void.
Make something that looks like a Reese cup in the bottom of a bowl or the side.
Yeah.
In the bottom of a vessel or the side of a vessel.
Okay.
I'm just going to turn a Reese cup.
That'll work. That'll work.
No cupcakes.
Pat's got an old piece he wants to show us, so let's go see it. Pat, hey, what you got?
Unmuted.
You're
Yeah, you're
unmuted.
unmuted.
This is a piece I turned about 10 years ago, and it did some of the weirdest movement I think I've ever seen.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, did it ever.
That kind of looks like Dick Tracy hat, and there's his nose.
Right? Yeah,
Hey,
that's
Brenda made me
ingrained.
do this stuff.
I don't know what
That's
kind of wood it is,
crazy.
but that's the strangest movement I've ever seen out of a piece.
Yeah, it's
And it
really
didn't crack.
lopsided.
And the
That's
fact that
cool.
it didn't crack in the process is
No,
astounding.
Right?
it's got one little crack, but it was in it before it started moving.
Wow.
What kind
Wow.
of wood is it?
I have no idea. It's a piece I picked up out of the woods in the backyard, and the grain looked fairly interesting. So I said, I'm going to turn it and just see what happens. But I turned it in 2018.
Oh,
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
How thin is it?
It's probably up here is about 1/4 of an inch. Right in here is probably 3/8,
Yeah.
which might have had a little something to do with the way it moved. It's a little bit thicker where this is at.
That is cool.
But I thought that was really interesting.
Yes.
And it went a little bit oval.
That is
Huh.
cool.
Yeah, it probably didn't crack because it's got that void, that solid void there on the side there, that knot or whatever is there. It took up
Maybe.
the extra action to prevent it from
Yeah.
cracking. Yeah, that's
It
pretty
may
cool.
have,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
but it's a conversation piece.
Yeah, it is.
That's for sure.
So how many points did you turn that on? No.
Just one.
well, yeah, I know, right? But somebody would be looking at it and they'd be like, "Oh, that's a multi-axis turn. How many points did you use to turn that? This one? Oh, no
Yep.
way, no way."
Yeah, it looks kind of like it was turned on 2 different axes, but it was just that one that says,
Right.
but
I
that's
don't have
it.
any of my first pieces, Tim.
I put a lot of stuff in the fire myself. I'm with you.
Hmm.
Thanks, Patrick.
Yeah, very good, very good.
All right, Dan,
All
back
right,
to you.
well, all right. Well, let's see. I am looking for a demonstrator for next week. My regularly scheduled one canceled on me yesterday, Monday. Some conflicting doctor's appointment, which health comes before anything. So
Yeah.
I am looking for somebody to fill in for demonstration next week. Otherwise, we'll have a long BS session for the majority of the meeting. Unless I'm able to twist somebody's arm between now and then, which the odds are.
I could do something, Dane. What would you like to see? What would you like to see?
I don't know. A while back, there was a discussion. I remember I did a Facebook post a while back about what folks would like to see, and I'd have to go back and look at that. I remember you volunteered to do something along those lines.
There was a lot of folks
somebody's
asking.
request.
There was a lot of folks asking about carving, like Greg Gallegos' stuff.
Yeah, if we want to do a carving demo.
We're talking power carving?
Yeah, I mean, a lot. It was basically what he was doing. I mean, similar to a demo I've already done for you guys, and kind of like what Tom did tonight a little bit. So,
Okay.
but I mean, I remember that there were at least 3 or 4, comments on that post along those lines. But we can go look again.
Yeah, let's do that, and we'll figure something out. Between you, me, and the fence post between now and then. All right.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. That'll work. All right.
Yeah.
Well, with that, anybody else have anything?
The only thing when I showed a piece last week, the little plate that I'm working on, I had used chameleon dust in the center. The chameleon dust and the chameleon flakes that were being used tonight in the demo are very similar. So you basically do them the same way. So if you want to know how to do the chameleon dust, it's done exactly the way he did the chameleon flakes tonight in the demo. So.
Night, Brenda.
And when I buy them, I buy the same. So.
Hey, Brenda. Very cool.
Night, Brenda.
Good night, Brenda. Good night.
All right. Well, with that, we'll call this the end of the main meeting, and we'll disembark and we'll re-engage next week. Thank you, everybody that came in tonight.